Oh shit. What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? I just lost my whole screen here. Let's fix that. There we go. Bruh. Ain't nobody trying to see my damn background screen. I'm fucking tired. Sorry I'm late. Another day. Another day I'm late. I apologize. It's been a long day. Just got off work, but don't matter. Second half just started. 55-48. I won't be doing this alone today. I'm waiting for one of my buddies to hop on in just a little bit. He's just cooking some dinner. Adult things, you know? You gotta take care of your family, take care of your stuff.
He's fine. He should be good to go. I didn't ask him what the
Take care of your family, take care of your
to
stuff.
clean up for the first half. He said we got to take better care of the basketball first. And then he said our transition defense was terrible in the first half. We got to be better there. And he said we let them loose on the boards early. He wasn't happy with the free throw discrepancy either. He said I guess the refs are calling it the way they see it. So we just got to do a better job of knocking.
Jalen Brunson down the other side against Stephon Castle. Gets to Josh Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson the Cat. Wemby's been all over Cat all game as well. We're going to talk a little bit about Brunson's injury. Brunson to OG Anunoby. They need to get him going. Brunson back to Hart for three. Nope. Good defense. OG Anunoby should have put up the layup though. Should have put it up. Wemby fakes.
It out of bounds. Good hands defensively from New York. I'll tell you what, very few guys in this league cut off the ball in a one-on-one situation when they're backpedaling, and they don't feel like Jalen Brunson. He's so good at anticipating what angle you want to take, and he stopped the layup that time. Downs double.
Nice to Anunoby.
Inside, wouldn't be working. A foul on Fox. Side out.
They need to get OG Anunoby going in this game if they want any chance. They need to. There's no other way. If they don't get OG Anunoby going in the second half, they don't have, the Knicks have no chance. You can't be the number 3 option. They put up. How many shots you put up? 3 shots in the first half? 3 shots. 3. You're just not going to do it.
So far, not to in the first half. Have been a problem with the three-point line at some point. And each of these
OG Anunoby for 3.
Anunoby misses himself. Goes high for the lead.
Spurs the rebound. Already up by 7.
In the first half.
The Knicks need to cut into this lead. The Spurs have learned how to get on runs in the third quarter. If they want any chance, they need to come back in the third quarter with a sense of urgency. Instead, the foul on
so now that's 2 on Towns.
And Karl Anthony Towns should have gone for that steal. That little steal gets him out of position. That little reach, and Wemby's arms are so long, you're really not going to get it. You just put yourself in a bad position, allow him to get over that right shoulder to the free throw.
And again, 4 for 4.
Wemby hits the first free throw.
Good job. Now that little reach, that clears out.
I apologize for you.
Unnecessary reach.
It's been a long fucking day. Long.
He had leverage established and he gave it up. And it didn't take much. You saw it. Just a simple reach in. A guy that big is going to end up getting something to the rim.
The Spurs can go on runs. They've done it all playoffs long in the third quarter. Sacked Jalen Brunson. Brunson trying to make a move. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby with it. Rips it. Wemby goes down, but he's okay. I don't like when Wemby goes down like that, man. It's easy. The last thing you want is for a guy like that to go down and get hurt. You cannot have it. Cannot have it at all.
So he's encouraging his player. Yes, that was a defense, but Ben Johnson likes that defense.
Johnson gets inside, shoots over Vassell, goes up. Excellent defense from Vassell. Well, some words as he backtracked. Brunson now 5 of 16 from the field. He was 1 for 8 at one point.
Brunson's playing hurt. And the Spurs defense isn't helping.
Sneaks in there. Get back the wall. And this is the largest lead of the game.
I love you. Spurs starting to run away over here.
As he gets into the lane.
Starting to run away.
By Champagny. Third time we've seen it in this game. Look at that little hesitation right there. It allows him then to gather. He comes to the jump stop, and then he can go ahead and get that lift and get it up on the glass.
No, I'm not gripping this. Before somebody comments.
That's the heart. That's number 1 on Wembanyama. Remember they had a ball for one earlier, but it was challenged.
Wemby's just got his second foul here.
Defensive player of the year. Mitch Johnson retired. Wembanyama says not once.
You have to be happy with the way that the Spurs are playing on both ends of the ball. Offensively, defensively. Karl Anthony Towns will play. What passing hard. De'Aaron Fox the other way. Makes a move back to Wemby. Wemby makes a move on the cap. Spins down the lane, gets fouled. No. And they shoot 2 free throws. 9 minutes to play in the third quarter.
His first NBA playoffs. And Karl Anthony Towns did a good job of knocking in foul trouble that first half. But he's got to be careful right here that you just got to go up. You can't make that mistake. Go up with 2 hands. The risk reward there on that play is not good enough, especially when you have OG Anunoby coming over to help. Just not a smart play by Karl Anthony Towns. 3 fouls now.
He's way too hard. I really Boston, man. Too hard. Way too hard. He's had that first 80 days. Probably the first. I mean, hard to stay at the summer so far. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy winter. Long time coming, but it's way too hard.
Also throwing there that concussion missed the game, rejected for a flagrant elbow. He's a part of the
There's Wemby, 11 points. Cat now at 3 fouls. Karl Anthony Towns needs to figure it out offensively. He needs to. He has to. So, any chance. Mikal Bridges to Anunoby. Anunoby puts it up. Breaks it. The next. Wemby. Back out to the Castle for 3. Nope. Rebound the top. The Spurs are leaving the door open.
Figure out how they want to attack, the angles they want to be in. Mike Brown is talking about
Cat, what pass? Mikal Bridges falling away. Nope. Both of these teams starting the third quarter can be very cold. What a play by Stephon Castle. What a rebound, what a play. Jalen Brunson puts up a 3, can't answer. Campanita Wemby! No, that could have been one of the plays of the entire playoffs. I'm going to show this to show it.
And it takes a while. You see this. That's a good contest. And again, you're trying to shoot it with touch. That's not OG's normal shot.
I can show a replay of that play from Wemby. I'm putting on it. That was ridiculous.
That's something that over the course of the series, players should get used to. But right there, you can see it.
Looks like a game taken. Wemby for 3. Can't put it in. Another rebound by Jalen Champagny. Castle for 3. No. The Spurs. The Spurs guards are dominating this game. Absolutely dominating. Brunson for 3. Nope. Rebound to Wemby. Here we go, Wemby. Harper, he's been. Both of these teams are cold. Not just a little bit. This is ridiculous.
Next going to come in. Wembanyama so far 13 points, 4 boards, 3 block shots. He's only 2 for 10 from the field. And play in for Wembanyama. The initial push up the floor. RJ, initially big outside. It was all about the Spurs. And Wemby now limping to the bench.
If I could stream this game here, I would. But I'm just not trying to get banned, guys. I apologize. This is the best I got. Cats knocks 4 of 10 shooting the ball. Champagne for 3. Nope. Rebound Cornet. But he got stripped. Alright, the Knicks need to put basket. What in the hell was that? They got fouled.
They'll take a timeout. Knicks will take some free throws. They have 5 minutes now by.
The Knicks need to cut into the sleeve without Wemby on the field. They have to. They have to. Alright. Because we don't listen to commercials here. I just want to break this down really quick because my ass has been missing on this app for a long, long time. And I apologize. But if you asked me my take before this game started, I still think the Knicks are going to win this series. I think it comes down to the plays of OG Anunoby. I wish you guys could see my cursor because I'm trying to show it here, but it don't work. It comes down to the play of OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby is the X factor for this Knicks team. When he can play good offense and defense on both sides of the ball, the Knicks are borderline unbeatable. But when he struggles offensively like he is right now, and the rest of the team is, Jalen Brunson, 5 of 18. Karl-Anthony Towns, 4 of 10. Brunson has 3 turnovers in this game. He had 3 turnovers in the first half. He's been one of the worst players on the floor. So if the Knicks want any chance, they need to get OG Anunoby going. Outside of that, it comes down to Karl-Anthony Towns. It comes down to Josh Hart. With Brunson playing hurt, it completely destroys the chemistry and the flow of the team. It destroys the team. I bet Mike Brown went up to Jalen Brunson and just tried to say, just try and put up shots, try to clean up the turnovers best you can, but your role players, the guys around you need to step up. Josh Hart, you had 26 points in Game 3 against Cleveland, Haven't seen it, or Game 2 maybe. Haven't seen it since. Jalen Brunson, we've seen him go off in the fourth quarter of games. Remember what Game 1 was against the Cleveland Cavaliers when they were down by 22 points. Granted, this is a different team. This is not the Cavs. This is the Spurs. But this game is going to come down to the role players. It's not going to come to... Wemby's going to have his imprint on this game, but so are the guards. So is De'Aaron Fox. So is Julian Champagnie. 15 points. He was 5 of 6 from 3 in the first half. Dylan Harper, 12 points in the first half. Keldon Johnson's quiet. Hasn't been needed to do anything so far in this game. It's the role players. It's the guards that are stepping up in this game. And they did against OKC. They did against Minnesota. They did against Portland. Without Wemby on the floor in Game 4, who stepped up? The guards. That's why they won that series in 5 games. That's why they beat the Timberwolves in 6 games. That's why they beat the Thunder in 7 games and came back from 3-2 down. It's the guards for the Spurs. It's who they are. It's what they've been relying on. It's what everybody has ignored throughout these playoffs. So the Knicks are going to need to match that, or at least guard. Put a body on some of those guards. Use OG Anunoby. They need OG Anunoby to figure it out offensively. 2 of 6 is not going to get it done. Again, Jalen Brunson's playing with a hyperextended knee. He's not healthy. There's a reason why he's shooting 5 of 18. At one point, he was 1 of 8 shooting. But I'll go back to this when we go back to a break, because there's a lot to break down. And like I said, my boy Carl's coming on very soon as well. Check my text. I don't really feel like showing my text on here. Not that I'm...
On this play, Josh Hart driving to the basket, and watch Hart.
Oh boy. So Wemby's now limping too. Once again, it's the role players. It's the guards that are going to need to step up and win this game. Who's going to step up and win? The Spurs. They've done it all year long. Unless the Knicks have something to say about it. Well, Mikal Bridges can't even make free throws. Fox is on the bench. Wemby's on the bench. Wemby's not even on a great game. 2 of 10 shooting the ball. 2 of 10.
18.5 points, 57% shooting. This is his first miss from the free throw line in the playoffs. It was 19 from 19 before he missed that. And let's get
12-point game.
particularly with the low bench, the cutters now become threats. That frees up three-point shooting with the tail end of that.
My bad.
That's it. Or had a hot hand when he first came in. Spoons against
Dylan Harper trying to make a move. He's been so good. Dylan Harper has been so good in these playoffs. He's got to be the sixth man for this team. I know how good Kelvin Johnson is. You cannot ignore how good Dylan Harper is as well. It's both of them. It's both of them.
fearless despite one of the biggest games of his career. Bridges gets away.
Bridges puts up a jumper. Offensive goaltend. Really? I thought they were going to call offensive goaltending. He hit the basket. He hit the net. I thought that was goaltending. I think that
He comes off for this mid-range
was that
ball.
goaltending?
Wemby's on the floor. He's probably contesting that, so it's a different look for Bridges. It's the friendly roll. And there's a shove in the back by Harper on Josh Hart.
I guess. Because Harper shoved him.
5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 points.
Both of these teams,
He's so often
the Knicks just need to figure it out offensively. They need to. 6 points in the third quarter so far. 6. That's it. You have a 19-point first quarter. You're having a 6-point third quarter. That's the difference in this game. If they lose. Cavs puts up a fallaway jumper. Butter. It's a shoot around. It's literally a shoot around for these guys. Brunson trying to answer. Shamit to town. Back to Shamit.
with his 3rd assist. And like you just said, the cutting inside the lane.
Landry Shamit can be good too. Not a good game tonight, but good in these playoffs. Dylan Harper for 3. No. Rebound Josh Hart.
The rebound looks to push, but the Spurs have gotten back. Again, excellent transition defense.
Cat goes at Cornette and 1.
One chance for a 3-point play. Cornette with a foul.
Cat will eat Cornette up for lunch. This isn't Chet Holmgren. This is Karl Anthony Towns. He's been damn good in these playoffs. Probably his best playoff performance so far. Probably his best playoffs in his career so far. So good.
And you can change your attack now and become more efficient. And RJ,
Yeah.
remember the first half. Cat beat Wemby.
Without Wemby on the floor, this game changes significantly. It becomes a completely different matchup.
Shot blocker, but once you get him extended, he's not going to be
If they can get Cat going, they'll be fine. But that's an if.
Actually, just 3 free throws in the
Let's see how this goes.
This will be the 4th free throw of the 3rd quarter.
Yes.
Soft shooting touch of Karl Anthony Towns makes it an 8-point game. And it is 13-8.
Let's see.
Are making this work right now. The defensive intensity as well going to pick up here.
Wemby's not on the floor. Here comes Fox, though.
Drives on Brunson, goes inside.
Champagny gets blocked.
Stuff by Shannon. Lost the ball right there to Payne.
Knicks need to go on a run. Brunson getting to the lane, falling on his off hand. Great play with his left hand.
It's a 6-point game.
Timeout Spurs, 7-0 run.
Timeout
This
Spurs.
is what they needed to do. Without Wemby on the floor, they make a run. Is Wemby going to come back into this game? I expect so, but
Right here. Starting to see the ball for Lynn offensively.
great play, great block by Karl Anthony Towns. Read it the whole way.
Fine defense for Jalen Brunson. As he knows to do that.
And both of these teams are going at one another right now. I can't talk. I apologize. It's been such a long ass day. Such a long day. I've been up since like 8 a.m., bro. I'm going to bed after this. I wanted to do a full podcast breakdown after this. It just ain't happening. It is not happening. But yeah. Where you guys watching this game right now? Home? Hanging out? Where you guys at? Just chilling? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But phenomenal game. Phenomenal first half. Knicks actually had a lead in the first quarter. And then the Spurs went on a run 20-5, and it's just been Spurs all game since. Can that change? I don't know. The Knicks are trying to put their stamp on the third quarter and try and rewrite and make it interesting in the fourth, but that can change in a blink if Wemby comes back on the floor. That is the impact that he has. He's not shooting the ball really well in this game. And this is something that a lot of people are going to talk about. 16 free throws for the Spurs versus 7 for the Knicks. Any Knicks fan is going to bring up this disparity and be like, Knicks against refs. Knicks versus refs. I mean, they're not horribly wrong, but it's just how they call the game at the end of the day. The Knicks are a physical team. They play with physicality. They're going to hit you. They're going to push you. They're going to shove you. They're going to reach for the ball and smack at it and try and steal the ball. That's just what they are. They're physical when they play defense. Spurs are as well, but 16-7 on free throws is a little excessive in my book, I would say. Do I think that'll get a little bit more balance as we go ahead in this fourth quarter? Probably, but a lot of time till then. 7-0 run for the Knicks. They're starting to piece it together. Then Brunson's still not shooting it well, but like I said, if Karl-Anthony Towns can find a rhythm, can get to the free throw line, can put his stamp on this game, the Knicks can come back. They can. OG Anunoby's still, where are you? Mikal Bridges, where are you? You're relying on Landry Shamet as your next leading scorer. It's just not. Landry Shamet and Jose Alvarado have more points than OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. That's the game right there. That's the game. That is the game. But for both of these teams, it is going to be. I think Wemby comes back into this game and we see how New York responds. If Wemby comes back and he blows the doors on this game, the Spurs are going to finish this game. But if the Knicks can keep up, can stop them, can make their presence known, they have a chance. We're at a commercial break. Hold on now.
You can hear Brunson in a simple transition. You don't have to look over your shoulder or see that monster in front of you, able to get some aggressive points.
Since Wemby left the game, we're 4-4. The Knicks are 4-4 shooting the ball. If you can't make this up, Wemby back on the field for the Knicks to the Spurs. Harper, Dylan Harper, man. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. 16 points for Dylan Harper. Their leading scorer now. He can't hit it too.
It's now 6 of 25 from three-point range. That's 24%.
Brunson 6 of 20 himself. Josh Hart to McBride to Shamet for 3. Needed that. 11 points now for Landry Shamet.
First of all, how dialed is this guy, but also the
phenomenal.
He could have also
He's been dialed all playoffs. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Harper for 3. Can't answer. Hart to Brunson. Brunson back out to Hart. Back to Brunson to Deuce McBride. Nope. Towns a rebound and. Oh, I thought it was an one. It was 2 though. I wasn't on 3. 3-point game. 12-2 run. This is what the Knicks have to do. That break is the Knicks shot for Wemby to go out. So that just a 2-3 minute stretch completely changed the complexion of the game. Completely. Shamet to Hart for 3. Nope. Rebound count. And 1. What did I say? Karl-Anthony Towns? 17 points, 10 rebounds. Going for his 4th and 5th free throws now.
Here's Keldon Johnson trying to block him out, and Karl Anthony Towns has done some work here on the offensive glass for the Knicks.
It's Karl Anthony Towns that's putting his stamp on this third quarter. What a play. 17 points now for him. He started the quarter, I think, with 7, I think, maybe 8. Not a whole lot going for him. Not a whole lot going for him, really. At all. Yeah. It's a free throw. 2-point game. Just like that.
2-point game. We're just under 3 to play here in the third game. We're just under 3 and 10 now. Still 3 minutes left in the third.
De'Aaron Fox, nice through the lane, can't put it in. Rebound to the Knicks. And they have an opportunity to take the lead, to tie the game. Cat for 3. No way. I don't know if I love that shot.
Keldon Johnson kicks it off. Fox, Penny, we're up top. Wemby makes it 3. And a whistle and an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on the Spurs.
And that's that 2-hand push that referees are looking at. It's that push that it seems like it's light. But look, that little push gives them an extra angle. Obviously, Brunson's a little bit of a smaller player. But something as simple as those 2 hands, that's an illegal screen, and it gives the offense an advantage. That's a good call.
Both these teams, man. That's incredible. Brunson against Champagne, trying to make a move. Brunson down the lane, puts up a jumper, hits it. Tie game. We were down 13. Set blocked. Blocked by Deuce McBride.
Right here, he's just going to be so shifty. He's going to get your weight rocking back and forth. Pick a direction.
What a play by Jalen Brunson. He's so good. And he's playing hurt. He's playing on a bad knee, but you can't say enough at the level of intensity that Jalen Brunson's playing. It's a finals game, and he's playing. No, I don't know what happened to Shem there, but Spurs are back up by 2 after Champagne dunk. So the cell dunk after, I think.
Brunson throws it up, draws the foul. Brunson has not taken a free throw yet in this game.
That's incredible.
37 remaining here in the third.
Brunson probably averages one of the most free throws in the NBA. Some of the most, in terms of averages per game. One of the highest. Yeah, Wemby.
Sale able to just turn the corner. Wemby with that screen right there. He lays out Shannon. Put the Knicks at a disadvantage. Vassell able to cut right to the rim.
That's the first down, Brunson.
Brunson will look again. That should have been his third foul. Could have been. I think Shannon sold that pretty good. It was definitely a little bit of a shoulder, but I think Shannon was trying to get that call.
It sucks when you sell something and you get hit.
And there's a second free throw. 1:30 to play. And after they were down by 13 points, the Knicks have found a way back into this game. Harper makes his move on McBride. Wemby for 3. Nope. Rebound to Josh Hart. And they have a chance to take the lead here. Brunson tries to make a move on Fox. Falling away. Nope. Rebound Barnes. Harrison Barnes playing critical minutes.
Spins and draws the foul. De'Aaron Fox is one of the fastest players in the league. You can tell that ankle's not 100%. Doesn't have that burst, but a good move there. Shamak picks up his third.
Both of these teams.
It's the right ankle.
It was 63 to 50.
First 8 years.
63 to 50. And you're now looking at a tie game out of nowhere. Absolutely unbelievable.
is one of these playoff run as he hits the first. Tomorrow night on ABC, Game 2, Stanley Cup Final. Vegas and Carolina. Golden Knights winning Game 1, 5-4. Game winner, Game
I'll probably be back for that tomorrow.
Thriller in Game 1.
Vegas and Carolina. I was trying to be here tomorrow. I was trying to be here yesterday, but it did not work the way I wanted to.
Terrific start to the Stanley Cup Final. One thing the Spurs need to do is Wembanyama here, closing out the third and then into the court. He's not getting the ball at the elbows in that area where he loves to operate one-on-one. He hasn't had catches there all night. Spurs need to get him there. Final minute, third quarter.
Brunson trying to make a move on Barnes. Gets in the lane, turns over. That's his fourth turnover. Fourth turnover now on Jalen Brunson.
Robinson was looking for that shot, preparing to go do what he does, get on that offensive glass. That's
to Wemby. Wemby on Robinson. Robinson has no chance. Robinson had no chance against Wemby. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to get some much-needed rest. And, I mean, Wemby just had no chance. 0 against Wemby. Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart. Seduce McBride for 3. Okay. All right, that's what we're doing now. That was Wemby for 3. Tries to answer, can't. I mean, Deuce McBride off the top of the window, and he knocks it in.
Knicks and Spurs at 76 apiece.
And that is going to take us to the end of the third. 76 apiece for both of these teams. And I mean, incredible game. Absolutely incredible game. I said the turning point for this game was going to be how Karl-Anthony Towns was able to make his presence known, and damn well did he. I don't know how many points he had between the second quarter to the third, or how many points he had in the third quarter, but at least 9. I mean, at least 9 points for Karl-Anthony Towns in that third quarter. Jalen Brunson starting to figure it out offensively. Not the greatest numbers. I mean, he's not going to finish with the greatest numbers in this game when you look at it, but his presence, he's hit some big-time shots. He hit some big-time shots in that third quarter. They were on, I don't know exactly what the run is now, but it was, at one point, it was 12-6 in favor of the Spurs midway through the third quarter. 6 points for the Knicks midway through the third quarter, and they finished 28. 28 points. You can't make it up for both of these teams. OG Anunoby, still a no-show. Still looking to figure out what's going on with him. If he can't get going, it's going to sit on the shoulders of Cat, of Brunson, of Shamet, of McBride. These guys are going to need to take the role of an OG, and it's going to be something that we talk about going into Game 2. 5 points is not going to cut it in the fourth quarter. And even if he finishes with 10, 15, we will come back and highlight how he had 5 points through 3 quarters. Because it's not going to... A game like that, Wemby is having possibly his worst game of this series offensively. 3 of 13, 1 of 6 from 3. That's not going to happen again. The only reason he has 15 points is because he's taken 8 free throws and he's been attacking the basket. It's what he does, and his defense has been everywhere. But De'Aaron Fox, 3 of 11. Wemby, 3 of 13. Stephon Castle, 5 of 12. These things aren't going to happen again. Harper, 6 of 10 might happen again. Champagnie at this point, 5 of 9 might happen again. We saw him do it in Game 7 against the Thunder. But these won't happen. So it comes down to if the Knicks can steal this game away from the Spurs, with the Spurs playing their worst game offensively, with their major guys, with their best guys playing the worst that they will play throughout the series. And it comes down to the role players for the Knicks. It comes down to the third option, fourth option, fifth option. These guys need to step up and hit baskets. Landry Shamet has done it all playoffs long. Game 4, I think it was, against the
Cavs, he was a plus 26 on the floor. So that's all I really got to say. It just comes down to the role players. It comes down to guards versus guards, role players versus role players. It's not going to be Cat and Brunson versus Wemby and Castle or Wemby and Fox. It's not going to be that. It's going to be Castle or Fox or Keldon Johnson versus OG and Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges. That is what this game is going to come down to. That is what this series is going to come down to. 18 points and 10 rebounds was crucial for the Knicks to come back in this game. But we are back from commercial break, so I'm going to turn the phone back up. We are back. We need to watch Wemby's ankle as well. He turned his ankle in that third quarter. Hasn't been the same since. Changed the entire complexion of this game. Cat can't hit it. And it's going to Knicks ball with 14 seconds there.
Alvarado starts the fourth for the Knicks. Johnson right now on the bench. It's Castle Vassell.
Just been running crazy all day.
For San Antonio. We were talking at the break. This Knicks team is very good. For anybody that thinks this was just a hot team,
Landry Shamet, man, I can't.
Makes an outstanding cut. This is a team that's been playing elite defense all postseason.
They're down by 13 points. Their first lead since 43 to 42. And the Knicks are up by 2 in game 1 in San Antonio. I didn't think it was possible. Not this game. Not the way that they started. Wemby, no, but gets fouled. Has an opportunity to tie the game at the free throw line.
Towns to pick up another foul. And Alvarado
in both these teams. But if Wemby, now I'm going to switch gears over to the Spurs. The Knicks had their center show up and it blew up the game. It completely changed the momentum of this game. The Spurs want any chance? Wemby, Stephon Castle, Keldon Johnson's been nowhere so far in this game.
This is his first free throw. He was 8 for 8. As we look at the NBA Finals schedule, all games on ABC and all at 8:30 Eastern. Friday, right back here in San Antonio. Games 3 and 4 will be Monday and Wednesday next week in New York.
Wow, this is fucking crazy right now, man. I can't.
The blood clot in the right shoulder. He said he was fighting through the hardest struggle of his life. He was scared, didn't know if he would play again.
Here it is. 1 point game. Knicks basketball. No Brunson on the floor for the Spurs. How do the Spurs respond? Here is OG Anunoby. Can he get going now in this fourth quarter? Jose Alvarado's been pretty good so far. Anunoby with the ball against Fox. Back to Alvarado. Got to put it up. Nope. And the foul. Anunoby sold that foul. Foul's a foul.
Saw him shoot by him out of the corner of his eye. The only thing he could do to prevent that offensive rebound was give a push in the back.
Yeah, it's going to be a side out. First foul on the Spurs so far in this quarter. Cat against Wemby. Anunoby against Castle. Shot clock winding down. And what a layup. Can he get going in the fourth quarter? Can Anunoby seal this game? If he gets going, the Knicks win this game. Cat did it in the third. It's Anunoby's turn. He's that good. Wemby, what a play. Can't hit it. Great defense. Great all-around defense from the Knicks. 8 of 25, excuse me, in this half for the Spurs. Just playing atrocious offensively. Can't hit a basket. And Anunoby can't get going. Can't hit it. 3-point lead for the Knicks. Nope. Wemby, what a rebound. And the nuns of San Antonio are in the crowd. Of course they are. Hanging out. 16 points now for Wemby. 3 of 14 shooting, but 16 crucial points. Hits it. Finally, OG Anunoby finally gets to double figures. 5 points now in these first 3 minutes. He needs to get going. If he does, Castle hits a running floater. We're going back and forth now to start this fourth quarter after a quiet third.
Pressuring Towns.
Anunoby for 3 over Wemby, and he hits it. What a play for OG! What a play by OG Anunoby. 8 points in the quarter. What did I say in the break? Vassell to Castle for 3. Answers. Timeout Knicks. Or timeout somebody. Or not, I guess not. Never mind. Both of these teams now. Here comes Alvarado. Brunson's not at the scorer's table yet for the Knicks. Trying to give him some ample rest on a bad knee. Alvarado makes his move to the lane. Can't hit it. Rebound, De'Aaron Fox. Cat thought he got fouled by Wemby. Going the other way. Vassell for 3. Nope. Rebound, Harrison Barnes. Castle for 3. Can't hit it. Rebound, Cat. Deuce McBride. Can't hit it. Going way too fast. Way out of control. Harrison Barnes for 3. No. Rebound, Vassell. Timeout Knicks. After Shamet is sitting on the ground. Back and forth we go in this fourth quarter. After a piss-quiet third quarter, after a piss-quiet second quarter, these two teams are going back and forth. All right, I like cards, but I don't want to hear the ads. I don't care. Both of these teams, Anunoby, Cat, Brunson, Landry Shamet making his point, making his imprint on this game. Wemby as well. Wemby still is doing nothing. 4-15. Brunson is doing more than Wemby than in this game so far, and he's playing on a bad knee. Castle starting to come alive. Hit his first 3 when it mattered most. I mean, if he didn't hit that 3, we are looking at, I mean, the Knicks could have easily gone on a run. It's the critical shots when they hit them. But the biggest thing that we have to point to for the reason the Knicks win this game has to be the way I just highlight one name, man. It's got to be Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby. Cat in the third quarter, OG in the fourth. Both of these guys stepping up when it matters most. 18 for Cat, 13 for Anunoby, 8 points for him in the fourth quarter so far. And we're 4 minutes into the quarter. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Mikal Bridges, can he show up now? Is it his turn to come alive? But 18 points, 12 rebounds is the reason why the Knicks are in this game, are still fighting in this game. It is a tie game because of Karl-Anthony Towns right now. In his play to climb them back into this game. Jalen Brunson hit critical shots. OG Anunoby, he'll get some credit. We'll still talk about his 5 points in the third through 3 quarters. Don't get me wrong. We will talk about that. But we'll also give him some benefit. We'll give him some praise for how he's played so far in the fourth. Landry Shamet, big time addition, big time shots left and right. Drawing fouls, not doing a whole lot of that, but you want to see more on the defensive end from Landry Shamet. Offensively, you're seeing everything that you want, but defensively, you need to see more. Deuce McBride stepping up big, 19 minutes for him, 6 points. Not showing a lot. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot on the box score, but his imprint has been left on this game. With Brunson being hurt, it's Alvarado and it's Deuce McBride, these two guys that are stepping up and being ball handlers for this team. At one point, I thought Deuce McBride 2 years ago should have gotten traded when they lost to the Celtics in the playoffs. They lost to somebody else, but I can't. But I remember that game, and I remember the series against the Pacers. I was like, Deuce McBride is not your sixth man. He's not going to get it done for you. But he's shown up. He's come alive in this fourth quarter, and you need guys like Deuce McBride that are going to hit shots and be a presence. Not only as a ball handler, he's gotten better as a ball handler, but as a defender and as a shot maker, Miles McBride's being everything that you want. Everything that you want.
See Wemby there just showing his presence, making it difficult for the New York Knicks to get
3 turnovers on Wemby. Only 1 of 8. It's both of these teams. Here comes Jalen Brunson. It's a back and forth game right now. Brunson to the lane, flips it up and in. Castle the other way. 19 points of Jalen Brunson playing on badly. The way that he started this game is remarkable. Absolutely. Mo Wemby's on the court. Fournette's now in form. I thought Harper stepped out.
Hey, Lance, how about this for you?
Dylan Harper hits the other one, but I thought he stepped out. I thought he absolutely stepped out.
The talent is there, obviously, but it's the mentality. He's just not faced by...
Goes around Mikal Bridges.
Here's a guy that is just constantly attacking, and it's amazing how much more confident he has.
Dylan Harper's done incredible. Absolutely incredible. Actually, it's not an one. Never mind. Castle drives, can't hit a jumper. Easy, would have been an easy jumper. Josh Hart probably got a piece of it. Brunson the other way. He gets fouled. Would I say this is a shot just kind of free throw wise? It was 16-7. It's now 20-10. Something that we're going to need to keep an eye out on as we keep going through this third quarter, or through this fourth quarter. We could easily be going into an overtime game right now. Both of these teams are going back and forth. Knicks up by 2 with under 7 to play.
It's a free throw, and it's a 3-point game. And there you have, talk about murderer's row of executives. And I don't say this to curry favor because they're our bosses. Those are 4 handsome men, don't you think?
Some of the best looking men we've ever seen in our entire lives.
Brunson now with 20. He's the only player with 20 or more.
Dylan Harper, knifing through the lane, throws it away. Knicks the other way. Brunson down the lane and 6-point game. Wow. Timeout San Antonio just like that. This is not updated. There we go.
Jalen Brunson did not take long once he got back on the floor. First trip get a couple of free throws here once again in the open floor. Those are women.
What a play. If you're the Spurs, you need Wemby to step up now. This is the NBA Finals. The Knicks are showing that they have the energy and they're showing the poise. 9-24. I mean, what did Brunson have at the half? I think he had like 7 points through the first half. Struggling. Finishing with 23 points. Karl-Anthony Towns had like 6 points maybe through the first half. 18 points with 12 rebounds. OG Anunoby's coming alive in the fourth quarter. Landry Shamet's showing up for you. Wemby's shooting 4-15 and has 9 free throws. That's the only reason. He has almost double-digit points with free throws. Stephon Castle he's putting some contributions in. De'Aaron Fox, 3 of 12. If the Spurs want any chance of coming back in this game, it's going to come down to these 2 guys. And I said it wouldn't come down to the star players, but when it comes to comebacks, It starts with the start players. It starts with Wemby and it starts with De'Aaron Fox. It starts with the leaders. It always does. It starts with the leaders and then it trickles down. You can't always rely on the role players. You can rely on role players to start the game. Champagny, 15 points, 5 of 6 to start the game in the first half. 0 for 3 so far in the second half. Stephon Castle hasn't done a whole lot. Dylan Harper had 12 points in the first half, has had 4 since. I'm not even giving him hate. Dylan Harper's playing incredible. Incredible. He's a rookie. You can't ask for a whole lot from him. But if the Spurs want any chance of coming back in this game, it comes down to it starts with Wemby and Fox. If they don't start, if they can't start the Avalanche, if they can't go on a run, it's going to be because of them. And if the Knicks close this game, it will be because of this. It will be because of Anunoby. It will be because of Towns. And it will be because of Jalen Brunson. Maybe it could be because of Mikal Bridges if he can find his shot. He hasn't done a whole lot. Towns 15 shots, Anunoby 10 shots, Brunson 24 shots. 5 shots for Mikal Bridges. 5? It's just not going to get it done. Even Landry Shaman's putting up more shots than Mikal Bridges right now. We've seen Mikal Bridges struggle. This is his time to shine. If they can get any sort of a contribution, if they've gotten contributions from everybody, but if Mikal Bridges can put his imprint late in this game, the Knicks pull away and win this game. There's just no way. Not with the way that Wemby's playing, not with the way that the team is struggling offensively. I think they're like maybe 10 of 30, 10 of 32 shooting the ball so far in this second half. Wemby's 1 of 8 with Cat guarding him. These are the types of numbers that we're going to look at in the second half. The Spurs were up 64-50 at one point. They had all the momentum. They had the lead. We're going back. Hold on.
A fan just ran on the floor and wants to take a selfie. Security quickly takes him away. That gives him the appropriate move. Fortunately, nobody hurt. This is too good for that to happen.
That person wasn't here for the basketball. They were not.
You think?
But I'm saying right now, that's the thing. There was a steal there by the Knicks.
Yeah.
And so I think even Mike Brown is asking for a jump ball because I don't know if there was true possession.
And that's what Scott Foster, Jimmy Capers, and Sean Wright are discussing
I
right
didn't see
now.
what happened. I completely missed. I mean, I saw the fan, but I didn't see.
Coaches together. And Foster, this is his 27th finals game.
That's crazy. Scott Foster's not a great referee in my opinion, but
The Spurs played.
you got to give him credit for the way that he showed up.
That as well.
He literally showed up to take a selfie with Wemby.
You saw the security guard in pursuit. Mitchell Robinson, like, what's this dude doing? Scott Foster, you're going to come over and explain it to us. I'm not for sure if you can hear that at home. They couldn't decide if it was imminent possession. So what they're going to do is jump it up, and I think that's probably the best thing.
100% that's the right call. Mike Brown was asking
It's a
for
jump ball.
even though his team potentially was about to get
Let's see how this goes. Knicks are already up by 6. Don't get possession. Spurs are ready.
Great job tonight.
De'Aaron Fox,
Vassell.
Champagny for 3. He's been the hot hand. Can't get anything to go here in the fourth quarter. 0-4 after starting 5 of 6.
Brunson looking. Brunson driving left. Shot is good. The Brunson barrage here in the fourth quarter.
It speaks for itself.
Largest of the game
It
for the Knicks.
speaks for itself. Brunson has scored the last 8 Knicks points.
This is something that
What has Wemby done?
practice. Watch Mitchell
There's
Robinson.
level.
He starts
There's levels
boxing
to
out,
this.
really trying to seal him to give Brunson that.
Jalen Brunson is showing Wemby there are levels to this. This is why I picked the Knicks to win this series. Because their starting 5 is better collectively and more balanced than the Spurs. More experience, better talent, better two-way players all the way around.
Puts it on the floor. Robinson does
Wemby looks uncomfortable.
pass inside.
He's all over the place.
Excellent defense
Wemby's everywhere, and then not in a good way. He looks like he looks out of character right now.
This is the spot. He likes it at about 19.
Mitchell Robinson, even Mitchell Robinson has him uncomfortable.
Does not give ground. Hands high.
This is what the Knicks are. This is how good they are defensively. I'm just about ready to say they have the best starting five in the NBA. The New York Knicks.
Obviously, with so many blowouts, have not played a lot of close games recently. And again, this is 4 games in 23 days. And right now,
they literally play every other week. Mitchell Robinson to Brunson. Under 10 to play and under 10 seconds on shot clock. Nope. Gets poked away. This is incredible. The defense is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Chin to Hart. Hart. To Bridges. If Bridges can get going, they close this game. If they don't, Wemby for 3. Wasted. That's what they needed. The Spurs need Wemby to get going. Timeout next immediately.
He hasn't walked into many of these out of the backcourt. You see Mitchell Robinson. One of the few times his weight was back, hands down. Victor Wembanyama cutting into that lead.
Nobody's expecting that. That's what Wemby brings to the table, though, man. That is what Wemby brings to the table, folks. That is how good he is. I'll text my boy. Where is this guy, Carl? My bad, guys. I'm texting my boy to see if he's still pulling up. I don't think he has my TikTok. That's probably why. Yeah, this dude is going to say, I didn't have your TikTok, bro. That's why I didn't join. I'm like, bro, you could have just asked. Goofball. Are we back? Oh, shit. All right, no, I don't even want to say anything. If Wemby can get going, he's the cheat code to it becomes Wemby versus the Knicks. If he can make this a shootout, it makes this very, very interesting. It pulls the center out to the 3-point line, and it makes the paint very vulnerable. Wemby's done it all playoffs long. Brunson puts it up, jump shot, can't hit it. Unlike SGA, Brunson's not scared in the moment, and he will put up shots. Wemby against Cat. Nope. He gets his own rebound. Champagny try Wemby back for 3. Hits another backboard. Wow. The Spurs get absolutely bailed out. Absolutely bailed out.
You could see that closeout to Champagny. I believe it was Josh Hart had to get all the way to his body because he's already hit 5 threes. That forces that drive and that extra.
This is going to be his 11th. Oh, actually, no, this is Champagny.
In the first half, he's only taken 2 shots in the second, hasn't scored, but he has 9 rebounds. And Mitch Johnson, like she said, rebounding is so clutch.
The Knicks are shooting 30% from 3 in leading this game. Just think about that. Just think about that.
For those 4 perimeter players.
First points
This
second half for Champagny.
This is Knicks team's that good. To all the people that doubted the Knicks, I don't know, man. This team is legit. There's a reason why I picked the Knicks in 6 games. I picked them before the series started. I have the clips. I have the receipts to show it. Here we go. Brunson against Castle. Brunson to Shamet. Yep. OG Anunoby going at Champagnie. Puts it up. Nope. Rebound to Champagnie. I keep calling Champagnie. I guess his name's Champagnie. Wemby trying to go at Cat. Drives on him. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. If Wemby gets going, he will blow up this game. Because there's no answer. You can slow him down, but there's no answer to him. And there's no answer to the Spurs when he gets going. Zero. Absolutely zero.
But great focus there, locked in and able to finish here. It hurts. It always hurts less. That's what I was always taught as a basketball player. But great job.
Both of these teams now, Wemby versus Brunson. Let's see what Wemby does.
9 of 10 from the free throw line. Always closes his eyes before the free throw.
He's got the Giannis. He's like Giannis, bro, when he's trying to prep a free throw. But just take the damn free throw, man. It's just 1-point game.
7 straight points.
It's all Wemby. It's all Wemby right now in these last 3 minutes. Towns to Anunoby. Anunoby to Brunson. Excuse me. Brunson puts up his... Nope. Rebound to Wemby. Under 3 to play now. Nope. Rebound Champagne. Oh, I thought he had it. Here comes Josh Hart. To Shamet for 3. No. He's been so good. Wow. Brunson up against Fox. Puts it up. Nope. And Wemby gets another rebound. It's both of these teams, man. They're both going cold. Leaves the door wide open for Wemby. If the Knicks can't hit buckets, it leaves the door wide open for the Grim Reaper. Wow. Once again for Wemby free throws.
He is 12th and 13th free throws of the game.
Glad you see the fatigue out there for these players.
Absolutely.
They're playing that hard. For the Knicks, they've had such a long layoff. For the Spurs, they played in so many intense games.
People are going to talk about Wemby's free throws and compare it to SGA. I don't think it's egregious. I don't think it's flopping. But people are going to talk about it. What is a foul against this guy? What can you do to actually try to slow him down?
And you guys said it earlier, to have your big man like this, who's such a good free throw shooter.
They're just touching.
11 of 12. The gang is here. Bernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq coming up after the conclusion of the game.
This guy. If there's overtime, I'm gonna get my boy back on here. Oh, have TikTok. Oh, do the talk, bro.
And I think the Knicks would love to get a little bit more.
Come on, Carl, please. Enough. Wemby picks up the second free throw and hits it. First lead, 9-0 run for the Spurs, and they've taken their first lead since midway through the third quarter. The Knicks need a bucket. Brunson's got to be taking this. Never mind. OG Anunoby for 3. No. Rebound, Mikal Bridges. Brunson for 3. Bang! 2-point lead for the Knicks. Under 2 to play.
Bridges goes right back to him.
It's Brunson versus Wemby. It's Brunson versus Wemby down the stretch. It has to be. And it is.
Hand off to Fox.
Fox puts up the jumper. No. Rebound Josh Hart.
Another rebound. His 14th of the game.
Under 1:30 to play now.
Brunson has it. Can't hang it on him.
Brunson trying to go to work against Champagne.
7 on the 24. Here comes the
Brunson
ball to
gets
Bridges.
passes to Bridges.
Ball's away. Fox knocks it loose.
Ah, foul. Wow, reaching foul? You call it reach there?
Bridges will shoot 2 with 1:11 remaining, and the Knicks clinging to a 2-point lead.
And Brunson hasn't had
I
a lot
need
of
I need this game to go to overtime, or at least to go to one more commercial.
Keep the ball alive. Gets
I
a
gotta
pass
call
and
it out
knocks
here,
down his
Yeah, this
second
is-
three of the
I'm
game.
not calling it anything.
This is
There's no way I'm getting a live inactivity. You've seen me on here, man.
City.
Come on.
Watch parties all
Come on,
over for both these teams.
There you go.
One of the great fan bases in all of sports, so loyal as Bridges makes it a 3-point Nick lead.
And Mike, you saw on that last possession, Brunson had the side to himself, and you saw they ran a second defender. It's the first time they've done that in ISO. That's what opened up that cut by Bridges right to the middle of the floor behind that defender.
Richard, what do you expect from San Antonio here?
Well, they're going to slow it down. And
4-point game with 1:11 to play. My bad. I had text Carl real quick. See if he's gonna win on. He's gonna get on me. Like, about 1 minute to play now. Castle working on. Hart gets to Wemby. Wemby lost the ball.
Picks up the loose ball.
Knicks have an opportunity to honestly ice this game if they can get one more bucket.
All the intangible plays as we're down to 46 seconds remaining.
Brunson
On the drive, spins.
down the lane, puts it up,
Puts it up.
hits it in.
Jalen Brunson does it again.
What a shot!
37.
It's Brunson. 30 points now for Brunson.
Thursday to 3.
Wemby puts up a 3. No. The leaders for the Knicks showing up when it matters most. What a second half, man. I mean, really.
Huge free throws coming up right now.
But I didn't like the one.
It is the leaders of the Knicks that showed up when it matters. And the Spurs showed their youth.
If you get the pick and roll with Fox,
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's-
have to close out or make a play.
Anunoby taking his first free throws
First trip to the
after
line.
having 5 points.
Down the first one.
5 points through 3 quarters.
Since 85%.
He's up to 14 now.
I've run out of adjectives for Jalen Brunson in these
It's-
situations. I mean, the shot
It's
making
beyond me.
and it's the array.
It's
the
beyond
variety
me.
with which he hits you.
The Knicks are just hungry for this. They're hungry. They're hungrier than the Spurs.
Team has the ball.
Their experience is showing now.
Situation. He has become
38, 25-point game.
in his era. 2 clutch free throws, 9 straight
I
points.
mean, you have to start putting respect on Jalen Brunson's name at this point. Enough is enough. 9-0 run for the Knicks. 20 seconds, and it's still going to be room. It's going to be Spurs ball.
And at this point in time, you're down
You
by
need
8 to
threes.
20 seconds to go.
You need threes from here on out if you're the Spurs.
Timeout is called. I think they're challenging the out of bounds call. That's what Mike Brown is doing.
Jalen Brunson just understands the
I mean,
moment
Jalen
when to
Brunson.
put this team on his
I guess Mike Brown's challenging,
time
but
and time again.
the shot making by Jalen Brunson has been incredible all playoffs long. And it's on full display here in game 1 of these finals. Unbelievable. Enough, Wingstop. I'm not trying to hear from you, bro. Enough, Doc. But no, 30 points for Jalen Brunson, 18 for Cat, 15 for Anunoby. It's Karl-Anthony Towns that started the whole thing in the third quarter. It's Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter with OG Anunoby's what separated these two teams to start the fourth. Jalen Brunson took it from there. It's like, thanks, OG. I appreciate you. You got me here. I got this now. And it's just been Brunson the rest of the way. I mean, 30 points for Brunson. I think he's got at least 13 points now in this quarter alone. It's incredible the way that he plays. Shamet, 13 points. I keep bringing him up because those are 13 crucial points. I don't care what his plus minus was. His offense is the reason why the Knicks stayed in it when they were down by 14 points. Wemby, we're all going to talk about it. You're going to hear everybody talk about it as we go into the post-game and analysis. Everybody on First Take, 6 of 21 shooting. 12 of 13 from the free throw line. 26 points, but you got half your points from the free throw line. A lot of people are going to bring that up. And we're back in commercial.
Scott Foster.
After review, it's been determined the last player to touch the ball was Vassell. San Antonio.
And the Knicks win the challenge. That's it.
30 seconds and 90 elapsed when the Knicks challenge. Therefore, San Antonio will be charged a timeout since it's a successful challenge.
20 seconds.
Will retain their challenge.
20 seconds when the Knicks have the ball. If you're the Spurs, you either have to pray for a steal. What's up, Big Phil? I appreciate you, bro. I'm trying to do this every single. I'm just starting to do this right now, so this is my second one of these streams. So definitely gonna be doing more of these as we go along, for sure. So Knicks are not taking the timeout. I'll tell you one thing: the NBA's getting their ad revenue for these freaking games. My God, I mean seriously, back-to-back ads. Come on, there's 20 seconds left, man. But 26 for what people are going to talk about as we go into the post-game, tomorrow's shows, as we get ready for game 1. 6 of 21 shooting for Wemby. And you're going to bring up Cat's defense. You're going to bring up OG Anunoby. But 6 of 21 at the end of the day is the reason why the Spurs aren't going to win this game. You got contributions from Champagny. You got contributions from Castle, even though you want more from that. You got contributions from Dylan Harper, who continues to exceed expectations. But De'Aaron Fox, 3 of 13, not going to get it done. And 6 of 21 is not going to get it done. The only reason we are not talking about Wemby the way we're talking about Fox is because he had 12 free throws. That's it. That is the only reason. So, meanwhile, Jalen Brunson had his worst shooting performance, and he had 30 points. This man could have easily gone for 40 tonight. Easily. In his sleep. If he was healthy. If he didn't go 1 of 8 to start the game. If he didn't shoot like 3 of 16 to start this game. 5 of 15 at halftime. Whatever it was. We're back. Let me get sound on here, please. Please, sound.
Immediately foul. They'll go back to the free throw line. Can we have a moment for Josh Hart? Because right there on that inbound pass, that's a very difficult position to be in.
14 rebounds for Josh Hart, too. I didn't see that.
No one cares. He's got 14 rebounds and 6 assists.
You know what, Richard Jefferson? You know, just take my microphone, please.
For the New York Knicks.
Just take my microphone.
The Villanova connection.
I can't.
In the NBA. This is now
4 steals for him, 14 rebounds, 12 for Cat.
Let's go Knicks.
The Spurs are gonna feel the pressure in Game 2. This is the NBA Finals. For all the people that picked the Spurs because they beat the Thunder, this is a wake-up call for all of you. 15 now for Hart. That's it.
Now 12 consecutive wins for the Knicks as they take game 1 of the NBA
Knicks and
Finals.
6. That's all I gotta say.
7
It
consecutive
could be less. It could be 5. It could be 4. I just said
is
4.
still alive.
105, 95, your final. And I mean, what a game.
Having some words for somebody who looks like behind the score.
7 in a row on the road. And 7th consecutive double-digit win on the road for this team. It's all the way around a phenomenal performance for these teams. You can't ask for more. You can't ask for more.
The Knicks were punched, and they got up, and they controlled the game, and it was
We'll try.
the pace and style to close this out in the 4th.
I'm gonna try something real quick. Because I do want to stay on here for a little bit longer, but if I'm going to do that, I do think I should think about
It was a tie game with about 2:15 to go. Just what was the difference in those last last 2 minutes?
I think just sticking together. Wasn't really our night. Wasn't really my night most of the night. But we kept finding a way, kept chipping away. I just like how resilient we were tonight.
Yeah, you guys were down 14 in the third quarter. Just what started to turn things around?
Honestly, just think of chemistry, just knowing that we have each other's back. There's a lot of things excellent roles wise we could have done better, but I think most importantly, our togetherness really was really the biggest difference.
You said offensively it wasn't a lot of guys' nights, but what impact did Josh Hart? What impact did he have on this game?
I mean, whatever you need of him, he's going to execute. That's just who he is. I mean, he's going to find a way.
You looked like you got banged up once in the first quarter, then in the second quarter. How's your body feeling right now?
I'll be all right.
And the mindset is always to steal one of the first two on the road. You've already done that now. What's going to be your mindset as you start thinking about game two?
We got to go back and just watch the things we can do better. It's a long journey, but I think there's a lot of things that we can do better.
Great. We'll see you game two.
Thank you.
Mike.
Jalen Brunson once again with playoff heroics. He has done it since his arrival 4 years ago. And now the Knicks take game one in their first finals game in 27 years.
For all the people that thought this was going to be a cakewalk for the San Antonio Spurs, think fucking again.
One turnover.
Wemby's pissed. He has every right to be pissed. He should be pissed on himself. 6 of 21 is not going to get it done.
With 4 minutes to go, the Knicks have one of the great closers in the NBA, and he proved it again tonight. Two made threes by the Spurs in the second half. That was a big storyline as well. The Knicks defense probably overshadowed by their offense during this run, but it's been equally elite, and it showed up in a big way during that exact same time Jalen Brunson went on his run.
What a game.
Well, he walked back
All the Knicks fans that showed up in San Antonio as well.
But he returned, and boy, did he return in the fourth quarter.
Game 2's Friday.
We'll be back here on Friday night, game 2 of the NBA
I
Finals on ABC.
I'm going to take a short break. I might stay live, I might not. Low-key, if anybody wants to jump in here, you're welcome to request. I'll probably accept it. I'm all ears. I am all ears, but
ABC crew led by our producer Phil Dean, director Mike Schwab. Of course, for Lex, RJ.
my buddy just texted me stream. Dude, I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. Where have you been? I'm trying to get a couple of my boys on here, but just because I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be back here tomorrow morning to do a full show. You ain't getting a full show out of me solo today. I'm sorry. I just can't. You guys would not want to hear me blab for an hour. Neither do I have the energy. And I am not drinking a coffee for it right now. I apologize. I do go live every single morning to break down the sports news of the day. I'm trying to mix up my content, trying to make it a little bit more entertaining, but for now, this is all I got for you guys. I apologize. We're trying new things every day. Taking it day by day. And it's just me doing this. I got nobody else helping me. Been on for like an hour.
Yeah, water and sunscreen. That is the theme we're going to need because that sun angle is really high. It only takes you a matter of minutes to get a sunburn out of it. Of course, tonight.
I should have said, do you have Discord? I'm such a dumbass. No, if you guys honestly request to join, I'm all ears if you guys want to talk some hoops. I'm all ears for this game. If you ask me, Knicks in 6. Knicks in 6. You can't tell me the way that they played defense. You can say Wemby did have a bad game shooting-wise. But you have to give the Knicks credit for that, too. You have to. Chet Holmgren was able to do it. Isaiah Hartenstein were able to do it. But they weren't able to do this. If you can clean up some of those fouls and work on and grow on what and build off of what they did in the second half, the Knicks in the second half versus the first half were night and day. You guys remember game 1 against the Cavs? After they swept the Sixers, that first game 1 where they were ice cold for 3 straight quarters? Oh, look who decided to show up after, I said, 3 hours. What's up, buddy? But remember those first 3 quarters in game 1 against the Cavs when they just showed up out of freaking nowhere? Nowhere. And came roaring back from 22 points down. This is what this Knicks team is capable of. And they just wrung all the rust off.
Game 2 might decide who wins this series. I got Knicks in 6. If the Spurs don't show up and even this series going back to New York, it changes. No, I was Knicks in 6 from the beginning. Does today change anything? The only thing that changes is if the Spurs lose Game 2, this series is over in 5 games. Maybe 4. I'd be shocked if it was 4 games. But I don't know what else to say. 5. It's 6 games right now until further notice. If the Knicks win Game 2, it becomes a 5-game series, I think. It's just what it is. It is what it is. I said it before. For new people on here, if you guys want to talk some hoops, you're more than welcome to hop on in, chat. I'm all ears. But, dude, Knicks. Like, go New York, go. There's nothing else I can say. I'm a damn Celtics fan. I'm from Boston, and you're hearing this coming from me. I don't want to hear about the purple chair. It's just a damn chair. I'm not a Lakers fan. Yeah. Oh, okay, word. All right. We might be able to get my boy on here, though. Hold on. This kid action has a whole lot of ball knowledge. So I don't mind talking to him for a little bit. Talk some hoops. Banner, if you want to, I know who you are. So if you want to throw in a live request, jump on here, talk some hoops. You are more than freaking welcome to, man. I'm all ears to anybody. Spurs fans, Knicks fans, Celtics fans. Anything but honestly Lakers. I hate y'all. I really am not in the mood to hear it. Hate's a strong word. The only franchise I really actually probably hate is there's 2 of them. Probably the Cowboys and the Yankees. But Yankees is because I'm a Red Sox fan. I can't stand y'all, bro. I need to make a new Discord. For me and my friends, let's rip it, please. Just create the damn Discord. Boom and boom. Done. Get this guy in here, please. I'm gonna switch gears here to ISO. Just for a little bit. We'll go back. This is my normal screen. If you guys have seen me streaming, if you've seen this background, you've probably seen me streaming. I try to go live every single day. I try. Because I've been slacking recently, I say I try. All Knicks fans tonight, bro. All Knicks fans are going to be wearing this shit tonight, bro. I can't. Let's see if he joins. I think I better. Oh, I don't know if I have Discord actually on here. I should. I don't know if I do though. It's a brand new laptop. I haven't had a new laptop. All right, I'll let you in for a little bit until my boy comes on here. What's up, guy? Let's hear it. Please don't waste my time. Let me download Discord on here real quick. I should have done all of this before stream. My bad, guys. Yo.
Nero, can you hear me? Is my voice coming through?
I can't hear you. Maybe it's my laptop. Hold on. It could be my laptop. There's a good chance.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's a good chance I did that. Hold on. Talk. Talk.
Testing. Testing.
This guy. I can't. This is why I don't do this bullshit, bro. I hate technology. I hate this shit. Is it on my microphone? Primary speaker. Background music. Test on it. Why is this shit not working?
Testing. Testing.
Monitor and output.
Keep the likes coming, guys. Keep the likes coming.
Can't hear you, man.
Let us know
I'm
what you
sorry.
think in the
I don't know
comments.
what's going on.
Sounds like Miro's got some
apologize.
mic problems right now. Keep the likes coming.
Can you guys hear him in chat? Or is it just me? If it's just me, let me know.
1K likes, guys. Thanks for the 1,000 likes. Let's
Appreciate
keep
the
it
likes,
going.
by the way. Seriously.
Let's get to 1.5. 1.5 is the goal.
Alright. Yeah, he's in here. Discord's about to go. I'm about to get this guy on Discord and we'll talk some hoops for a little bit. I don't know if I have more than 30 minutes in me, but I think 30 minutes is more than good enough for tonight. It's been a long, long stream. Is that my face? Yeah, I'm sorry, Banner. I can't hear you, brother. Try. I'm gonna disconnect you. Try to reconnect, please, and we'll try and go from there. Request back. I apologize. I've had you on here before, so I know this works. But for whatever reason, it's not working on my laptop. It's supposed to work. Come on.
You hear me now?
Reopen.
Testing. Testing.
Yeah, no, it's not working at all. I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. What's up, Beep? I appreciate you. It's just me. Yeah. I mean, I believe it. It's usually it works on my phone like nothing, but I'm trying a new. It probably is because I'm on TikTok Studio on my monitor, and my monitor has no comms. If I had to guess anything, that's it. Next time for sure. Is allow. All right. Discord is live. And there we go. That works. Oh. Because it's off my laptop. I knew it. It's because I wasn't connected on my laptop. That's exactly why it wasn't working. Yep. That's exactly why. I gotta text this guy. This should work. We should be Gucci. Bro, whoever is actually going crazy on the likes, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Seriously. 1.5K is actually crazy. Probably have to fix my mic and shit, but I'm probably gonna I don't know how I want to do this. We'll see. This guy's actually I can't, bro. You know what? We might have to do. Oh, all right. We're getting. Might not get the original guy that I was thinking. But we'll get a Knicks fan in here. And I think that'll make up for it. And this kid does know basketball, so I do trust him. He's in the melt. Oh, Bronny.
Rob.
My fellow Knicks fan, really quick before you, I'm gonna let you know now. You're live on TikTok. There's not a whole lot of people in here, but just so you know, don't say some crazy shit, please.
I might say some vile shit.
Don't, bro. I can't. I'm not trying to get banned, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Word. What's going on, man? Talk to me about your Knicks, bro. Seriously. I want to hear it out of your mouth. A guy that's watched this team all season long. For all his entire life, man. I mean, to be a Jets fan and see this, it's gotta be something. What's going through your head, man?
Well, I lost my voice, so if it's hard to, if I have a raspy voice, that's why. But
you're good, man.
Basically started off the night kind of optimistic, and then started off hot. You know, I think we went on like a 10-4 run in the first quarter. Started off hot, and then I think Wemby and fucking Dylan Harper went on a crazy run to make it, I don't know, like 21-16. And I was concerned because Dylan Harper was frying our shit. And I was not expecting Dylan Harper to be doing this. And Champagnie was making shots all night. I think he had five in the second half. Five in the first half. Second half was kind of cooked for him. We clamped his stuff. But the main X factor looking at the Knicks is Josh Hart. You look at his stats, he had like 3 points. He ended up with 15 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block.
Yep.
That is some of the most ridiculous glue guy numbers I've ever seen. Every team needs a glue guy like Josh Hart. It didn't seem like the Spurs had a guy that was truly the glue of the team, that heart of the team, literally. Wemby, I think we settled into how he was playing, and we held him to 6 for 21. So that is insane. He got to the line 12 or 13 times, but you know, he's gonna get fouled a lot. They're gonna call that. So
always.
But overall, this is a great momentum shifter, winning 1 game away. I mean, this is all I could ask for. It's a great start.
3 more games until you guys are NBA champions, bro. 3.
I mean, yeah, it's one game at a time. I don't want to look too far in the future, but yeah, this is a great beginning. I'm looking forward to watching the highlights as soon as they come out.
Dude, when they were down by 14 points, you can't tell me you weren't nervous. I was sitting there watching. I'm like, the Spurs might run away with this because the way the Knicks couldn't buy a basket midway through that third quarter, and then Wemby turns his ankle on Mikal Bridges or Josh Hart's foot, and next thing you know, Karl-Anthony Towns starts figuring out his rhythm, starts being able to play bully ball the way that we know Karl-Anthony Towns can play, and it's just a completely different game. Completely swings the game.
I gotta cut you off. I know you just brought up Cat, and I want to just say grace to him. I want to just say
this is your floor, bro. This is your stage.
He was the Wemby stopper. He is the Wemby stopper. He had 18, 12, and 4. You know, he had his fouls, but maybe Wemby, he's the main guy guarding Wemby, and he's shooting 6 for 21. Like, that's saying something. He was playing very good defense toward the end of the game. He switched well. He played great on offense against Wemby. He attacked the rim very well. He didn't really take too many threes, but it's because Wemby was very close to him, guarding him up close. So Cat abused it, and I just wanted to say he played insane, and hope to see this in the next game from him.
For all the people that Shat talked, and I was one of them, Karl-Anthony Towns. I used to say he could not defend a tree if it was standing still. He could not. He was just he couldn't move his feet. He couldn't jump. He couldn't do anything. But in these playoffs, he is complete. These last two playoffs, the series against Detroit last year, and what he's done all playoffs long this year, going up against Joel Embiid, went up against Mobley and Jared Allen. Now he's going up against Wemby. He's going up against the top guys in these playoffs. He's done it time and time again. And you can't, for him to not, he took that crazy logo three. I don't even mind that because he was pretty much the entire offense for like a 5-minute stretch in that third quarter. He's the reason why they came all the way back. He is that offense. But then we have to talk about the other guy. He is the number 2 guy on the team, but he's not the number 1. Bronny, I've been friends with you for 4 years, and I have had my fill of both enjoying and shit-talking Jalen Brunson. But the Jalen Brunson that's shown up all playoffs this year, I don't think I cannot call him a top 7 player in the NBA. He might be borderline top 5 at this point. The way that
when you're putting up 30 points and you shoot 31 times, it's not the greatest look in the world, but
it's the second half.
It's a guy that's determined. It's a guy that, got hurt in the first. He got hurt in the second again. Like, guys are being flown at him. He's taking hits, but he's a fucking dog. That's the thing you got to know about him. He is a dog. The mentality he has is not even on a Kobe's level. Not to disrespect Kobe. Jalen Brunson, I'm looking at him. His mentality is something other than like the most nonchalant thing you could possibly imagine a player to do. He just doesn't care about winning the Eastern Conference Finals. He doesn't care about this game. He only cares about the outcome. And that was what makes him so great.
Don't get me wrong. You could have just said he's the next Kobe. In terms of the Mamba mentality, in terms of like being you took it a step further and said he's better than Kobe.
I'm witnessing some of the GOAT shit right here.
Bronny. No, I'm not talking to Bronny James right now. All right. Benjamin, I guess so, bro. I don't know if I'm ready to go that far and say he's more than Kobe, but the way this man closes games, the only guy I can say I've seen better at closing games, there's 2 guys that come to mind, and he is entering that conversation right now and has been throughout these playoffs, but honestly for me right now, Steph Curry and Damian Lillard. Those are the 2 guys that I would say if I had my life on the line, I need to buy a basket, and it was a close game and I needed a closer to go out there and make shots. Those are the 2 guys I would pick. Jalen Brunson is entering that kind of a conversation. And I don't think a lot of people are Richard Jefferson said it on the broadcast, but he had like an 8-point stretch in that fourth quarter, and you just said it. He started 1 of 8. He shot 5 of 15 in the first half, but to shoot the way he did in that fourth quarter and close that game on a bad knee, and then go in a press conference and say, the reporter asked him, "How's your knee feeling?" "I'll be good. I'll be ready for game 3 or game 2."
That's the nonchalantness I'm talking about. That's the pride right there talking. That's the game pride.
People can say SGA is nonchalant, but I think the real right nonchalant has to be Jalen Brunson, because he at least he's not just a flopper.
Can I also mention? Yeah, I was going to bring that up. He 4 free throws.
4 free throws the entire night, and he had 30 points. Meanwhile, Wemby had shot 14 and had 12 of 14 from the free throw line. This is what we're talking about when we're talking. On the other side with Wemby, you said Cat's the Kobe stopper. Do you think it was Wemby's worst offensive performance, or do you just think he has no chance against this Knicks defense?
No, this is a poor shooting night for Wemby, and he put up 26. This is not one of Wemby's best shooting nights, and he still was very effective and very much so on defense as he is every night. He's scary every single night, every time he's on the court. And that's why every time he's off the court, we have to really attack the rim and get that margin a little more while he's off the court.
That's what happened in the third quarter with Cat attacking Kornet. Kornet cannot stop Karl-Anthony Towns. He might have
Kornet's the new brick wall. Cat has upgraded a little bit.
I like Luke Kornet. He might be the next. He might have had the next LeBron block, but my God,
he had a nice play against Mitch Robinson, and then that lob he when Brunson tried to lob against Mitch Robinson.
Mitch Robinson too, like to come back from breaking your finger and the way he played, he was also playing spectacular defense on Wemby. I mean, being able to close him out late in that fourth quarter, being able to just put a body on him and just match. Please pre-pause, but going length for length with Wemby. I mean, he's the tallest guy, the biggest guy that you can put on Wemby, and he was actually able to sit there and take it. So, I mean, you got to give your double big. There's a difference between having a guy like Chet Holmgren who's just tall, but there's levels to tall. There's tall and big, and they're rare, but Mitchell Robinson is why. There's a reason why the Knicks paid Mitchell Robinson what he was worth 2 years ago, and he's showing it right now.
You're 100% saying everything that I would be saying. As a true Knicks fan, I appreciate your unbiasedness.
What about Landry? Bro, talk to me about Landry Shamet. I know you're itching to talk about Landry Shamet.
You beat me to it. You beat me to it.
I know you, bro. Come on.
I was just about to say, let's talk about some of these other bench players that are not getting
recognition. Deuce McBride, Mitchell, Landry Shamet, Jose Alvarado.
The first guy I will be talking about is Landry Shamet.
Landry Shamet's my goat.
Ramon's
guy. Twizzy, real quick. I'm on TikTok, so please don't say any nonsense. You're live on TikTok. Just so you know.
Okay.
We're welcome to have.
To proceed with the Landry Shamet, 33 minutes. That is the third most on the team.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's got 50% from the 3-point line, 5 for 9 field goal percentage, played very good defense, got good hustle plays, and he was an impact player tonight. In addition, Jose Alvarado, 10 minutes, 7 points.
Crazy.
You know, he's doing it all within 10 minutes of what he's in there when Brunson's not. He is our probably second. I would put Cat above Jose, but our third best playmaker. Like I think when he's on the court, his minutes are. I don't even know the word, just invaluable.
Yeah. I mean, especially when Brunson went down and got hurt. Who stepped up as the point guard? Jose Alvarado being the main primary ball handler. I like Deuce McBride. He's a playmaker, but he's still working on his ball handling skills, and I think he still needs to work on having more control of his dribbling. You saw it a couple times in the fourth quarter. He's good defensively, but offensively still needs some work. Jose Alvarado is definitely the guy, and he's continuing to be one of the best players on that team as a backup point guard. You didn't even bring up Landry Shamet though, man. I need to hear the Landry Shamet monologue, bro. Seriously.
I mean, I don't want to even mention the Eastern Conference Finals. I'll let that's in the past. You know, he only shot 92% from 3.
Only.
He only
going 4 for 4 from 3.
You know, it's a good grade on the test, but
I was just saying. Aaron Fox at the end.
In all seriousness,
violated the game.
This man was out of the rotation in the regular season, and in the playoffs has had a pivotal role in us coming and going all the way to the finals.
And now winning this game. He was like, what, the third leading scorer or fourth leading scorer on the team? Before OG and
highest on the bench, fourth leading scorer.
Yeah. outside of before OG Anunoby remembered how to shoot the ball, it was all Landry Shamet in terms of being able to put the ball in the hole.
Yeah, at one point, Landry Shamet and Karl-Anthony Towns were our whole team in the first half.
That's saying something, man. But that's honestly a great pivot point talking about OG. OG had 5 points through 3 quarters. I'm sitting there screaming at the TV. I'm like, bro, you need to put up more than 5 shots if you want the Knicks to have any chance at coming back in this game.
Hey, man, all I got to say is, in addition to Brunson, OG stepped up in the second half.
Sure enough, in the fourth quarter.
So many free throws for OG.
OG was aggressive. That's why he got to that line. He made his free throws count.
He had like 3 big-time three-pointers in the first couple minutes of the fourth quarter. And next thing you know, the Knicks are up by 6 points.
Yeah, and Aaron Fox at the end, he just violated bricks, fouls, throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
Bro's got to put in a gas chamber for that.
And OG Anunoby was OG Anunoby and Shamet were big reasons that Julian Champagnie did not keep up that hot streak in the first half.
Absolutely. He went ice cold in the fourth quarter. In the whole I don't think he hit a single shot in the second half. But talk about...
He didn't really shoot.
Bro, Mikal Bridges needs to figure it out. If Mikal Bridges can't have any sort of impact, if you're relying on like Landry Shamet to have 13 points every single time, I mean, you need Mikal Bridges to show up if you want to win this series. At least...
Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I agree with your take. Yeah, you look. He has 9 points. Like you know, five first round picks. You think he'd do a little more. You think you'd want a little more. But if you do a deeper dive, he kind of did a little bit of everything. He had 9 points. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He had 2 steals. He plays good defense every night against a top player on the other team. His role is good. It's just that in certain moments like this game, Landry Shamet had his shit going, so he's going to take over in the fourth. So, but don't disrespect. I don't think you should put as much disrespect on Mikal Bridges as you did.
Absolutely. I think I just need him to do a little bit more offensively for me to feel comfortable. I think he's good, but he just needs to do a little bit more offensively. Like he took 6 shots tonight. He took like 5 shots. He took 1 shot in the fourth quarter.
Yes, that's fact.
Shut up, Ad. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he just needs to do a little bit more, I think, offensively for me to feel comfortable. That's all. I think
that's not a bad take. I mean, I think he's besides game 4 of Cleveland, where he shot 4 of 16. His field goal percentage is off the charts. He's one of the most effective players in the NBA in the playoffs.
He had the worst plus minus as well for the first 3 games against the Hawks. Don't forget about that. He had the worst plus minus in the NBA.
But we cannot be talking about the first round when they're in the finals. Man, they're in the finals for a reason. Anything can happen.
7 consecutive wins on the road by double digits, 12 in a row for the Knicks, 2 sweeps, and now they take game 1 of the NBA Finals.
I mean, this could be
Friday. I said it after the game. I think it all comes down to game 2. If the Spurs lose game 2, the Spurs are on, I think, gentleman's sweep. I don't know if I'm ready to say a sweep watch because I think that's a little too crazy. But I think it's Knicks in 5. Right now I'm at Knicks in 6 as of right now.
You don't even want to hear what I'm going to say.
I don't want to hear 4. If 4 comes out of your mouth, I don't.
All right, let me go to the kitchen. I'll be back.
You're good. This man's going to say Knicks in 4. Oh.
All right, I'm back. The brims are out.
Oh. Even like right now,
I've the utmost confidence in this team. 12 in a row, man. I don't think you stop in this team. I don't think anyone's stopping this team.
We're in game 1. I mean, you have a point. The 2 things I'm going to say, you said Wemby first had his worst shooting night. Freaking De'Aaron Fox shot like 3 of 15 tonight. That's not going to happen again. These two things are they're two best players. The two best players on the team had their worst shooting nights collectively. It's not going to happen again. So I think we just got to
in part to the Knicks defense. I will say that.
Always. But I think De'Aaron Fox by far had his worst shooting night. We have to see.
I agree. Yeah, his numbers are awful.
You have to see how Game 2 goes. If the Spurs need to treat Game 2 of this series like it's a Game 7. 70% of the teams that win Game 1 win the NBA Finals, Bronny. I know that's going to make you a little bit happy. And I'm telling you, I'm picking the Knicks in this series. It's not changing. I'm not wavering off of that. A lot of people have said I'm crazy. I don't want to hear it. All the people that thought whoever won the Western Conference Finals, me being one of them when this playoff started, whoever thought that whoever won the Western Conference Finals was going to win the NBA Finals and was going to be a breeze through the Eastern Conference Final winner,
dead wrong.
Got a fat wake up call tonight. And I think the Knicks go all the way. That's all I got to say, bro.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the energy, Rob.
Bronny, it was a pleasure, my friend. I'm tired. I know you're tired. It's 11:52.
Yeah, I think that was a perfect wrap-up time. I needed someone to talk to, actually, and no one was answering my calls.
My friend, you always have a place here. If you ever want to talk some hoops, we're more than welcome to have you. I'm going to be doing these every single game of these finals. I did a live react tonight. I'm going to do one Friday and Sunday and Monday and all the way through. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. That's lit.
Yes, sir,
Keep doing it. Keep doing you, man.
I appreciate you, bro. Have a great night. Alrighty, bro?
Hey, yeah, good to catch up, Rob. I'll talk to you soon, brother. Next game, we'll connect.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace, man.
Folks, I will be back tomorrow about 10. I'm hoping 10 a.m. 10 a.m. live. We're going to break down this game. We're going to preview and break down Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals, but we're going to preview Game 2, talk about the trades the NFL. Myles Garrett traded to the Rams, and A.J. Brown traded to the Patriots. Two big-time trades that happened yesterday. Two trades that I haven't talked about. On top of all of that, I'm not going to talk about this tomorrow, but in the near future, World Cup starts next week. Officially in a week from 7 minutes from now. So, a lot of sports coming our ways. NBA Finals, NHL Stanley Cup. Drop a follow, drop a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, full recordings of these shows going on Triple Threat Show, by the way.